Great price, great selection, great experience. That's what people expect today. What isn't expected is how hard we work after the sale to keep your business. Hard work, honesty, integrity, discipline, trust, character. These core values are why we grow every year and why we continue to acquire more dealerships. Experience the Schottenkirk way of doing business and come visit our new Ford dealership in Indianola. Great price, great selection.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up! Game on. They say our idea of fun is morning tea, and afternoon tea,
and anytime tea.
And we hang out like thumbs on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action. And when we study, we're not exactly grounded. But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it. They say
all you have to do is you just have to get their feet here on the pavement and be. Being in Des Moines, you just get it through the experience.
I'm a fan of a lot of our fast, casual cuisine.
There's theater, some great restaurants.
There's a lot going on musically.
If you can't find things to do in Des Moines,
you must be boring.
This is a magical place.
All you have to do.
Welcome to Fairway, where we're not a mega food, fashion, fitness, you name it center. For 80 years, we've been your neighborhood meat and grocery store, focused on cutting you the highest quality meats for your backyard barbecue, providing the freshest ingredients for your summer salad, and making sure your shopping trip is as easy and sweet as Grandma's blueberry pie. So while others try to put it all under one roof, at Fairway, we put our all into meat and grocery.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history.
Iowa Pig Farmers Care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
This your hometown clothing store, the one that had it all, everything to get the work done, all in one place. G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Building a strong community doesn't happen overnight. It takes a vision for the future, the ability to turn a challenge into a success, and individuals who inspire new generations of growth. Greater Des Moines has done a lot of growing over the years, and so have we. At Brick Gentry Law, your success is something that we create together. Thank you for making us a part of your community. Thank you for 50 years.
Welcome back to Harlan Rogers Field here, the complex in Fort Dodge Sports Complex on CISN.TV for the 2018 coverage of the Iowa High School Girls State Softball Tournament, presented to you today by Iowa Farm Bureau. Dar Danielson with you as we get ready to bring you this final semifinal of the day, 5A, here on the Mid-American Championship Network. And it'll be Indianola coming into this. They're the number 2 seed in Cedar Rapids, Jefferson. They come into this as the, let's see, they're the number 3 seed. So 2 against 3, so that could make for a good matchup. We'll see here. And the winner will face the winner of the Pleasant Valley-West Des Moines Valley game. The Battle of the Valleys going on the Buena Vista Diamond over there. And who's playing which? Okay, 0-0. Is that the 5A or 4A game? I'm getting mixed signals here from the crew. I'll text to find out. And anyway, well, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson, and Indianola in this one. Indianola 4-1 over Dubuque Hempstead to advance. Cedar Rapids Jeff over Fort Dodge 3-1, and kind of spoiling the Fort Dodge Dodgers' chance to play here on the home field and a chance to get in to the state title game here in Fort Dodge. But Jefferson is ready to go here as we kind of do a quick turnaround on some of these games to get run a little late, but that last game went 5 innings, so we're catching up a little bit. And again, if you want to see any of these games, you can see them again on CISN.TV. They'll be you can call them up on the replay. And also tomorrow, the championship games are on Iowa Public Television. Laura Leonard, who's with us today, and Paul Yeager will be doing some of those games. So that's all coming up for you Thursday and Friday in the championship matchups. There's some consolations tomorrow early, and then the championship games, as they've changed the format here a little bit. As we see the teams coming out of the dugout, getting ready for introductions here. And we'll have that for you shortly as we get set to go. 24th time for Cedar Rapids Jefferson here to the state tournament. And they come in with a one of the top batting averages, hitting .373. And for Indianola, making their 8th trip to the state tournament in the 4th in 7 years, as they come in and they had to get a home run from Parker Matthews to get the 3-2 victory over Tumwa to get to the state tournament. And they lead the 5A field in 41 homers, does Indianola. So we'll see what happens with that, if that holds true today. We've seen a few homers here. Last couple games. In one case, we saw him pitch around one of the top hitters, so we'll see what the strategy is here as they're out of the dugouts waiting to line up for the starting lineups as they scramble around to get the Diamonds back ready here to go. Running just a little behind schedule. Here on the day. Caught up a little bit with that last game. But well, I guess this one was supposed to go at 7:30. So we'll be, I guess, close to time, won't we? I was thinking it went a little sooner than that, but the other game started at 7. So the other 4A game is 0-0 in the 7th inning. As I finally get the smoke signals. Well, that's not right. Is it? Is that the ADM Newton game? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're about ready to get going here. What's that? Yeah. So, okay, wait a minute. Now that game would be...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rogers Sports Complex.
That would be Des Moines Christian, Iowa City, Regina in the 2A semifinal. Okay. So here we go.
The winner of this game will play Friday at 8 p.m. on the neighboring diamond, the Buena Vista Diamond. The loser of this game will play Friday right back at here at 7 p.m. Let's meet the non-starters first for the visitors from Cedar Rapids, Jefferson. Number 4, Micah McKenzie. Number 6, Keely Knudsen. Number 7, Aliyah Walker. Number 9, Brianna Brady. Number 11, Lily Wolf. Number 14, Alyssa Grayland. Number 17, Natalie Voss. Number 24, Courtney Rawson. Assistant coaches for Cedar Rapids Jefferson, Mike Kuba, Charlie Getzinger, Aaron Winston, Aaron Kuba, Hannah Town, Abby Kennard, and Avery Guy. And now the starters for the Jayhawks, leading off and playing center field, number 10, Liz Erickson. And second, playing left field, number 1, Kaylee Donner. Batting third and playing second base, number 20, Lindsay Culver. Batting fourth and in the pitching circle, double deuce, Erica Fuller. Batting fifth and catching, number 15, Hannah Markham. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 5, Gabby Zack. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 25, Emily Kuba. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 2, Tiffany Uncle. Batting ninth, the designated player, number 16, Kelsey Palmer. And playing right field, number 3, Alex Smith. Your head coach for the Cedar Rapids Jefferson Jayhawks, Mr. Brian Irby. And now for the non-starters for the home team from Indianola. Number 2, Allie May. Number 4, Mara Bishop. Number 9, Bailey Black. Number 11, Kathy Baker. Number 15, Kendall Clapp. Number 18, Emily Chaplin. Number 31, Hannah Rigg. Number 33, Kate Crowlett. Number 35, Bella Bingaman. Number 45, Kennedy Crowlett. Assistant coaches, Melissa Jacobson, Jordan Huff, and Emily Stone. Now the starters for the Indians, leading off and playing third base, number 8, Parker Matthews. Batting second and playing center field, 00, Morgan Fulton. Batting third and playing left field, number 7, Destiny Lewis. Batting fourth and catching, number 5, Sammy Becker. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 99, Emma Hanger. Batting sixth, the designated player, number 24, Brooke Tucker. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 23, Peyton Anderson. Batting eighth and in the pitching circle, number 12, Sydney Sickle. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 42, Taylor Bolin. And playing right field for the Indians, number 1, Gracie May. Your Indianola Indians are head coached by Stacey Evans. Now let's meet our umpires for the contest. At first base will be Joe Havenhill. At third base, Greg Buster. And calling our balls and strikes for us, Pat Pasha.
Well, we're just about ready to go here.
It's time to cinch up your ponytails.
5A. Semifinal, the final semifinal of the day. Appreciate you watching us here on CISN.TV. Had pretty good weather. Trying to keep the internet rolling here. Get that out to you. But Dart Danielson, Ruben Garza here, Peter Tarpey on one of the cameras, and doing a 2-camera look here on this field today. Hopefully that's worked out for you. And occasionally the foul ball hits our camera behind the dugout. We got to readjust it, but we're moving on the fly here. So for Cedar Rapids Jeff, Sidney Sickles Liv Erickson will lead it off. Sidney Sickles will be on the mound for Indianola. 27 starts, 24-1 record. And .89 ERA. So, and just about ready to get things going here in the final game of the day. And as soon as they have the final discussions, and about ready to get going here. We need a different game ball, I guess, is what they're waiting on the pitcher. And so here comes Indianola in the purple. Sidney Sickles on the mound, Sammy Becker catching. Emma Yenger at first, Taylor Bolin at second, shortstop Peyton Anderson, Parker Matthews, third base, Destiny Lewis, left field Morgan Bolton, center field Grace May, in right field. And see the pitcher warming up, getting ready to go here from Harlan Rogers Park. Diamond 2, Buena Vista Diamond over there. They were still wrapping up the 4A game last I heard. Or no, 2A, I guess that is, right? And then it'll be the 5A. Long day of softball, but a good one. Several good games. And the Jayhawks will lead it off with Olivia or Liv Erickson, batting .437, playing center field. Two homers, 3 triples, 8 doubles on the season, and the walk 12 times coming into this. Steps in, takes the first pitch on the outside for a strike. And swing and a miss for strike 2. Sidney Sickles goes right at it here for Indianola. Here's the 0-2. Comes in high. Sun over in the west, it might be a little bit an issue on that right side of the diamond. Right fielder shielding her eyes a little bit out there. And she holds off to Highland. 2-2. A swing and a miss, strikeout. Out number 1. Brings up Kaylee Donner, the left fielder. And she fouls off the first pitch. And it's 0-1. Hunter joining. How'd that game finish up over there?
It is still not over yet. It was heading to the bottom of the 8th inning, but Regina finally scored there in the top of the 8th. But what a fun matchup that was.
So that 5A game is going to get started late, huh?
Looks like it. Looks like Pleasant Valley and Valley are going to have to wait a little bit longer.
So we were running until we got that 5-inning game here. We caught up a little bit. 2-2 the count. That one's fouled off. And some good softball today, Hunter, and you expect that here when you get to the semifinals.
Oh, absolutely. And
swing and a miss, but hits the dirt but thrown down, so 2 strikeouts. Yeah, and I mean, that last game, 5-run game, but it's interesting is Sergeant Buff Luton leads off the bottom of the inning with a home run, take the lead, but then Hoover comes right back, and Hoover just has it going on right now. It seems like they're dialed in.
Boy, that's a really good story right there. They haven't been in the tournament in quite some time, and just making the most of their opportunity. That's really great to see.
Second baseman Lindsey Culver takes a big cut and miss on the first pitch. 0-1 with 2 outs. That one's outside a little bit, 1-1. The best part is this weather is held out for us.
Oh, man. Absolutely gorgeous day up here.
Swing and a miss. 1-2, so Sickles appears to be bringing a little mustard on that ball as it's coming in. Here's the 1-2. And fouled off. Culver hangs in there. She struck out the first 2 batters and is up here on the 3rd. Is lifted foul. I was going to look at what her 309 to 36 strikeouts to bases on balls. That's bringing the ball a little bit.
I'd say so.
I don't know. Like I said, told Laura, I'm not good at math, but I know that's good. And that one bounces the ball.
I tell you, we've just seen some great pitching here today. I mean, the matchup there in Class 2A, both pitchers combined for 21 strikeouts.
This one hit just between the gap, and just as we praise the pitcher, we get our first hit of the ball game. But credit Lindsey Culver, man, she hung in there, fouled off a couple, and gets the first base hit of the ball game, bringing up Erica Oler, the pitcher for the Jayhawks, hitting .414. 2 outs with a runner on now. Swing and a miss. That sun could be a little bit of an issue there at right field here until it goes down a little more.
Yeah, certainly the shadows later on as well in the infield. Something we're going to have to keep an eye on.
Swing and a miss. The Oler. She's down now 0-2. This one fouled off. Steps up. Here's the ball. In on the hands, and she fouls that off. So tough at bats here for Culver. Fought off a 2-strike count. Got on base. Now Oler trying to do the same. Fouls this one off. 3rd foul ball. And Oler, a senior. Seen a lot of youth here today.
Absolutely.
And there's a strikeout, so ends up striking out the side with a hit in between, but no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. Half an inning complete. We'll go to the bottom of the 1st with Indianola come out to bat after this on CISN.TV.
Great experience. That's what people expect today. What isn't expected is how hard we work after the sale to keep your business. Hard work, honesty, integrity, discipline, trust, character. These core values are why we grow every year and why we continue to acquire more dealerships. Experience the Schottenkirk way of doing business and come visit our new Ford dealership in Indianola. Great price.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. Indianola will lead off with the third baseman, Parker Matthews, followed by Morgan Bolton and Destiny Lewis. Erica Oler on the mound for the Jayhawks. Hannah Marum at catching, Emma Kuba. First, Lindsay Culver. Second, shortstop Tiffany Uncle. Gabby Zach at third. Donna Erickson and Smith outfield left to right for the Jayhawks. And Oler. And got a left-handed pitcher here too, so presents a little bit of a different challenge for the batters, Hunter.
Yeah, something that you don't really face all too often, and something that we really haven't seen all too often here on this semifinal Wednesday. And so she's really had a lot of success this year, 26-5 coming in. Pitched 209 innings here for the Jayhawks and has a solid 1.14 ERA, 223 strikeouts to 33 walks. And
this one slapped. Oh, I was going to say slapped over the second baseman, but Lindsay Culver says no. I got the reach, and she pulled that one in on a beautiful play.
Man, showing off the athleticism there. She really had to jump up to get that line drive, and she really didn't have much time to react there as that was well hit, but a beautiful catch there by Culver.
All the length of her arm and the glove to pull that one in. There's one away. Morgan Bolton, center fielder, hitting 302. Or 300 rather. Takes a strike. She bats from the left side. Well, we haven't seen a lot of players who can step in and bat from the left side. And there's a ball. One and one. Indianola 35-3 coming into this one. Tell her to come back, I think. She was moving up in the box. I wondered about that. Let's see what they say, if it went off the bat or... Yeah, I think they're going to say that she moved into it because she was moving ahead, so they're calling that a ball, I think.
And the right call there by the home plate umpire.
Yep, because if you lean into it, don't make an attempt to get out of the way. It's not a strike. 2-1 pitch. There's a strike. 2-2.
Good pitch there on the inside by Oler, and it's going to be interesting to see this kind of matchup here. How Oler attacks the left-handed hitters of Indianola.
Yeah, okay, so coach asking, was that a ball or strike? And the umpire said it was a ball because it was high. So it wasn't in the zone, but it did hit her, but it hit her only because she kind of moved into it. Swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout for out number 2 here. And I didn't have the coordination to stand in the batter's box alone, but that moving ahead, trying to slap hit it or place it somewhere, I don't know how they do that. I guess years of practice.
Yeah, and it's a certain skill that really a lot of the faster players in the lineup develop. Is that maybe even though they don't have that power to necessarily hit it out towards the outfield, maybe get an extra base hit, they know that they have that advantage with their speed. And slapping the ball, it has really started to turn on in softball in recent years.
Destiny Lewis fouls that one off for 0-2. The left fielder getting 442. Yeah, there was a while where that slap hitting was all the rage. Everybody's doing it, and then it kind of eased off, and now it's kind of back and forth. Some do, some don't. Some play small ball, others, swing away. It's just kind of a big mixture now. I think some of that is the more they played year-round and stuff, different styles have developed, and you do what you have to do as a player.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the 1-2. 2 outs. Outside. 2-0 moves across the top of the board there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oler looks in, gets the sign, delivers the lefty and his foul ball.
Good idea by Oler to attack high above the zone there. See if she would bite, and she did. Just getting a piece of that one.
Destiny Lewis, and that time Culver can't stretch out far enough as it just gets by her for a single. And the first base runner for Indianola is on. And Culver, who reached out for that line drive, went down low to try to get that one, but it got by her. Brings up the catcher, number 5, Sammy Becker, for Indianola, hitting .301. There's a ball inside.
Becker 4th on the team with 24 RBIs.
Fouls this one.
A pretty good battle here between the 2 lefties.
Oh, the runner goes down and is there. Stolen base for Destiny Lewis. Throw down. Came but late. Way outside pitch against that left-handed batter. She had to get that kind of step over to throw down. 2-2. This one lifted high, and the catcher turns Panamarum, but not a chance to get back to it. Kind of mark him.
That was the 5th stolen base on the year for Destiny Lewis. Indianola team that normally isn't as aggressive on the base paths.
That one high, and runs the count full.
After a smooth start, they've really made Oler work the Indians have here in these last 2 at-bats.
This one, chopper to first, and oh, between the first baseman and the second baseman, and the run will score. And just a little single that found its way to the outfield somehow, Hunter.
Lightly hit, but just got past Emily Krupa there at first, and she didn't really commit all to that one. And I think Lindsay Culver was real surprised. She was backing up the play, just thinking that it was routine, but it was just far enough out of the reach of Krupa where it squirted its way out to right field.
Bailey Blake come in to run. I think that might be one of Casey Blake's. Not sure on that, but
it could be.
So it brings up Emma Yeager, the first baseman. And there's that side again, right through there. And Blake holds at second. And another one through the right side. And 3 straight singles.
Yeah, the formula has been hitting it on the opposite field for the right-handed hitters, and it has been working to their advantage, getting it past the right side of that infield. And we didn't think that was going to be a possibility with the athleticism of Culver on that first catch, but Indianola getting it past the infield.
Ooh, and that one hits Brooke Tucker, the designated player. And all of a sudden, the bases are loaded here.
all with 2 outs too.
Yeah, those are the things that drive a coach nuts. 2 outs, and you get a couple singles move through there, and all of a sudden, bases loaded. And Peyton Anderson, the shortstop, will come up. Well, the good thing is you got any base here, you play it right in the infield. You get a good pitch and get it at somebody. And they could get out of this without too much damage. Let's see what they do here. Here's the delivery. High. 1-0. Anderson lifts it high to center, and center fielder will come under that one and make the third out, but Indianola plays 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base at the end of 1 complete. 1-0 Indianola on CISN.TV.
Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on.
They say our idea of fun is morning tea, and afternoon tea,
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action. And when we study, we're not exactly grounded. But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
We'll go to the top of the second here in the 5A semifinal, but Hunter, I understand what the other game over there on the Buena Vista Diamonds finally gone final, huh?
Yeah, Class 2A, the last semifinal for them. And it was Iowa City Regina, the defending champions in Class 2A, just skirting past. Really a valiant effort from Des Moines Christian. What a game that was. Only a combined 8 hits in that game, 21 strikeouts, but in the 8th, Iowa City Regina was able to get the one and only run they needed, and they'll play Louisa Muscatine in the 2A championship tomorrow.
Here we've got Hannah Markham, catcher leading off, takes a strike for Cedar Rapids Jefferson. He's hitting .333. And they appealed on the first base, and he says no, she did not go on that, so it'll be ball 1-1. Swing and a miss, a good grip there by Markham. He's a junior. Throws her on that one. She goes down looking. Wasn't quite sure where that pitch was, and maybe took just a bit off.
Well, it's nice when you have that off-speed pitch in your arsenal, and really good timing there for Sickles to be able to throw that one. She's off to a great start here this evening.
Brings up the third baseman, Gabby Zach. That's a ball. 1-0. Fourth strikeout here for Sickles. Swing, miss there. Gave up 1 single in the first inning, but then struck out the next batter to retire the side. There's a swing and a miss, and she's up on Zach. 1-2. Pitch. And a big cut and miss. Brown swing. Strikeout number 5. Brings up Emily Kuba, the first baseman.
Number 25, Emily Kuba.
227. Boy, they still haven't figured her out yet.
And watching her deliver Jeffrey, it's very deceiving. You think that rising ball is coming up very fast. That's why she was way ahead of that one. That time throwing a little off-speed pitch, but of all the pitchers that we've gotten to take a look at today, Sickles, her delivery is very fluid, but it's also very deceptive because it looks like it's coming real fast. But
there again, taking a lot of big cuts at that, coming up with nothing. Spins it again and delivers that one high. And she keeps coming back up a little high to kind of keep you off balance, her, doesn't she? Because and then just when you think that's coming in, Rice comes in back on you. 2-2 here. Swing and a miss. She strikes out the side here in the second. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. Indianola leading 1-0, coming up to bat with the 8-9 and top of the order here on CISN.TV.
You just have to get their feet here on the pavement and big. Being in Des Moines, you just get it through the experience.
I'm a fan of a lot of our fast, casual cuisine.
A little theater, some great restaurants.
There's a lot going on musically.
If you can't find things to do in Des Moines,
you must be boring.
This is a magical place.
Go to the bottom of the second, Indianola leading 1-0. The pitcher, Sydney Sickles, has been wheeling and dealing. From the circle tonight, we'll step into the square, or rectangle, I guess it would be, right? Batter's box. And she's hitting .302 here for the Indians, the senior.
Yeah, she's certainly done a little bit of everything for this Indians team that comes into this tournament second seed.
Bounces on the way in for ball one. Oler, the pitcher. Hannah Markham behind the plate for Jefferson. And she tried to hold but couldn't there on the one. The sun continues heading down in the west here. Semifinal. 1 of 2 in the day. Here, this one lifted foul on the right side. It's a battle of the valleys on the Buena Vista Diamond, Pleasant Valley and West Des Moines Valley.
Of course, that game was scheduled to start at 7, but due to the Class 2A semifinal game starting a little bit later than this one here.
I have to give Brian a hard time because that happened last year. Well, my games all got done, and then he had that game that didn't get over till like 1 in the morning after the weather delay and the extra innings. 2-2 here. And that was low, skids in low, and Oler just having a hard time finding the range right here where she wants it. 3-2. Got a piece of that. Just ticked it, and that kind of caught the catcher a little bit as she gets up slowly. The umpire comes out and gives her a chance to kind of take a breath.
A little bit of a stinger there. That is one tough job being a catcher.
Catcher, and then behind that plate, not quite so bad in this weather. This one's a chopper. Oh, and off the second baseman. And that'll be an error on Culver. And she started out with that leaping catch, and then it's just been trouble over there between first and second.
Yeah, it's just been a really tough stretch there for Lindsay Culver as a courtesy runner is going to come in for the Indians. Yeah, she just got off to such a great start with a phenomenal play, but just a routine play right there that should have been made, just right between the legs.
Allie May in for Sydney Sickles, the pitcher. Taylor Bolin, the second baseman, comes in. She tries the bunt and then the dive back as they snap throw down to first. She gets back in time. And a strike called on that bunt as she offered at it. It was low pitch. That really low one's a hard one to bunt. 2. They get the run on, but that one almost, if she let it go, it might have bounced and been to the backstop and let the runner go down anyway. But I know when they call that hit and run, you want to bunt it, you got to get the bat on it.
Yep.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck her out. Strikeout for out number 1, the second strikeout for Oler, and brings up the top of the order. Parker Matthews flied out to second on that leaping catch in the first. There's a strike. Not let Allie Mae get too far off of first base there. She's in the run. Swing and miss, and she's going to go! And beautiful throw, nails her. Markham to Uncle. So caught stealing for the second out, and they erase the base runner. And get the strikeout to end the inning. So what started promising with a base runner ends quickly for Indianola, as no runs, no hits, no error, or one error, and none left on. At the end of 2 complete, 1-0 Indianola on CSN.TV.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Go to the top of the 3rd inning. Cedar Rapids Jefferson will bring up the 8-9 hitters in the top of the order. They're trailing by 1. Facing Sydney Sickles, who struck out 6 of the 7 batters she's faced. They'll give up a single. But they struck everybody else out. And here comes Tiffany Uncle, the shortstop, batting .330. Of course, she made the play, the tag on the steal to get the out to end the inning. Or not, didn't end the inning, it was ended then on the strikeout. 0-1 pitch. She steps up and lets it go for a ball. They appeal it, he said no, down the third base. How do you tell him that on a attempted bunt if she broke her wrist? There she did. That's a tough call.
Yeah, pretty darn close, and that's why the home plate umpire just wanted to make sure he wanted over to the third base umpire just to make sure that was the right call.
2-2.
Sometimes they have a better angle at that one, especially when they're trying to square down the bunt. They're also on the run as well.
Strikes out. Strikeout number 6.
Well, and I tell you what, Sydney Sickles is just making it look easy out there right now. I mean, it's not like she's exerting a lot of energy in her pitches right now. She's just really gotten into a nice rhythm here in the first 2.5 innings.
Kelsey Palmer, the designated player, takes a strike. Swinging, kind of half swinging at it. 0-1. Result, 0-2. Sickles hit at 242. She strikes out on 3 pitches. And they go to the top of the order for Liv Erickson. The center fielder will come out. She struck out to lead off the game. We're going to have to do something to adjust here in order to figure out this pitcher. I
think at the beginning of this inning you were seeing what Cedar Rapids Jefferson's game plan was, and that was just trying to make any kind of contact with a bunt single. but even then they weren't very successful there. It's just the command of Sickles so far has just overwhelmed this Jayhawk lineup.
There's a strike. This one slapped right back to the pitcher, so when they do get a little aluminum on it, it comes right back to the pitcher, and she throws her out, so they go down in order again here. And at the end of 2.5, still 1-0 Indianola with the Indians coming up to bat. That'll be the 2-3-4 hitters when we come back on CISN.TV.
Welcome to Fairway, where we're not a mega food, fashion, fitness, you name it center. For 80 years, we've been your neighborhood meat and grocery store, focused on cutting you the highest quality meats for your backyard barbecue, providing the freshest ingredients for your summer salad, and making sure your shopping trip is as easy and sweet as Grandma's blueberry pie. So while others try to put it all under one roof, at Fairway, we put our all into meat and grocery.
And we're back here on Harlan Rogers Complex. It'll be Indianola. Coming to bat, Morgan Bolton, the center fielder, leading off the bottom of the third. She struck out in the first inning. 0-0. They've got a 99 too, so they run the gamut of the numbers here. That was low. Ball one. Erica Oler. Cuba, Culver, Uncle, and Zach in the infield there. Markham is the catcher. Got her. She's behind the plate. And this is a slap hit. And then she's going to decide to just take it over herself. Culver, the second baseman. Probably the smart play. If you could get there and don't have to throw it and risk hitting the runner. She gets the out. That brings up Destiny Lewis, who singled. Stole the base and scored the only run here. Off the RBI by Sammy Becker. That one's low. And delivers, and it's back. Catcher coming right back. Oh, right in front of us here. And good attempt by Markham.
That's a really tough play for her to make, especially when you're focusing on the ball and then you have that chain link fence on the backstop right in front of you. Only so much you can do there, but good effort there by Markham.
Angled our camera a little bit there, but that's all right. Swing and a miss for strike two. Yeah, I mean, you see it. There's really no warning track here. You just kind of have to know from where you're at. Here's the 1-2 pass. And Markham tried to pull it back over, frame it there for the umpire, but he wasn't biting on that one. It was 2-2. Lifted. Left side. And the left fielder will come in and make it a play. Kaylee Donner. Route number 2. Then bring up Sammy Becker, who singled in the only run in the first inning. That single to right. Takes ball one.
And if you remember, Darren, that bat, it was a really good battle between Oler and Becker, and Becker obviously got the better of that AB there.
And this one lifted on the right side. Oh, then they call her off. Culver, and Culver makes 2 of the 3 outs there. Yeah, she hung tough, had a couple foul balls, but this time flies out after end of 3. Indianola 1. Cedar Rapids Jeff nothing. Back with the top of the 4th after this on CISN.TV.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the convention. Reimagine what it means to be better. And then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream. We make history. This.
Dar Danielson, Hunter Phillips here on CISN.TV. Brought to you by Mid-American Energy. Ruben Garza at the controls. Peter Tarpey up on the dugout. He's wanted to do that for years, and the only way they let him now is if he's running the camera, so he's able to get up there. And he can't hear us, so I could say
right.
They did a good job of getting things set up here. And it'll be the 2, 3, 4 batters for the Jayhawks. Kaylee Donner, who struck out. First time up, takes a strike there. We should talk about it. Just any kind of thing to try to get a bat on this ball. And this one handcuffs her inside, she calls it up. When they did, Liv Erickson got it on, but just right straight back to Sickles in that last inning.
Yeah, she's just been absolutely stellar coming into this inning with 45 pitches. 33 of them have been strikes. And that is a 9th strikeout.
Yep, threw the high one there. Got her going for it. Brings up Lindsay Culver. She's got the only hit so far for Cedar Rapids. Takes low. A single. Got stranded first. There's a strike. Right back up a little bit. Here's the knees. I'm not even going to say this ball game seems like it's really quickly now. But it does seem like that, isn't it, real quick? Oh, man, just throws her with that one. And a strikeout looking, number 10. That's just wicked.
That is just some nasty stuff right there from Sydney Sickles. Now let's give some credit, too, to the catcher, Sammy Becker. I think she's done a really good job of calling this game and doing a great job of not only framing pitches, but calling the right pitches at the right moment in the AB.
Here's Erica Oler, the opposing pitcher. She takes 2 strikes. She's trying to figure it out, too, here. 0-2. 2 outs. She struck out her first time up. This one, it's a foul. Out of play. At this point, base runners for Cedar Rapids Jeff are going to be hard to come by, so they need to get something going. The good news is, though, they really they've only given up 1 run, so on the other side, too. Oler, now she slaps one through the middle. Nice flag, got her. The shortstop, Peyton Anderson, running to her left, picks it up and throws her out, and they go down 1-2-3 here in the top of the 4th inning. So Indianola will come up to bat, still leading 1-0 on CISN.TV.
Credibility factor went up.
Iowa Pig Farmers Care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Emma Yenger, the first baseman, single. Stranded at second in the first inning. 1 for 1 here so far tonight. And rips this one hard. Gets down at the fence. She's going to make the turn. And there, just made it in. She turned, but didn't look like she was trying too hard, but got there. And a close one, but she goes in for the double.
And a great piece of hitting there by Emma Yanger. Just turning on that one nicely, going opposite field. Just shows what type of hitter she is, how talented she is. Able to navigate that one nicely to right center. Hit her 10th double of the season.
Quick Tucker batting. She was hit by the pitch last time up. We got a pinch runner out there, and I did not see who it is. We'll pick that up when we can here. Held on that outside pitch.
I believe that is number 15, Kendall Platt, the freshman, out there at second for the Indians.
This one fouled off the right side. 1 and 2.
And a quick score update for the fans. I'm sure they're interested in the next 5A Class A semifinal match. Pleasant Valley leading West Des Moines Valley 1-0 as that one's heading into the second.
There's a 1-2 swing, miss, and a strikeout. Round number 1 brings up Peyton Anderson, the shortstop. She flied out to center last time out. Delivers high. Moeller. Runs have been tight here, but you'd like to get that runner in. Add a little insurance here, Hunter.
Oh, absolutely. And knowing what type of offensive team Jefferson is, I mean, at any point, they can get going.
Deep fly ball going back at the track, catches it. And the runner's way off. It's going to be a double play. As I think she forgot how many outs there were. So they catch her off to double her up, and that ends the inning, erases the base runner. So no runs on one hit, none left on. With 4 complete, it's Indianola 1, Cedar Rapids Jeff nothing here on CISN.TV.
This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
We'll go to the top of the 5th inning. And Cedar Rapids Jefferson trailing 1-0 here. And they came in with a .373 team batting average, but have not been able to only eke out 1 hit here so far against Sydney Sickles. Hannah Markham, the catcher, struck out looking last time up. And strike there.
Well, Markham just trying to be aggressive going after that first pitch, but that rising ball just at the very last second going up in the zone.
And there she tried to turn and maybe bunt it, but fouled it off. It's just so hard to get anything on that riser, isn't it?
Yeah, and most of the time it just creates a lot of backspin, so even if you do happen to get it in fair territory, sometimes it can spin into foul territory.
0-2. That's just inside. 1-2 count. And strikes are out. 11 Ks now. More Sickles. Gabby Zag, third baseman, strikeout victim in the second. There's a strike right there. Sun's going down slowly here to the west. Cut and miss. Little setting, you have fans around the outfield and behind us here, and trees out there in this Colin Rogers complex. And there's a strikeout again by Gabby Zach. Dozen strikeouts now. Kuba, the first baseman, she struck out the last time up. Hits a ball.
And I believe maybe that's only the second time in this game that Sickles has thrown a first pitch ball. Normally she's just done a great job of getting ahead, which has made her so dangerous as she's able to even it up there with that pitch. But it just, again, not to sound like a broken record, it just seems so effortless with her. And it's been amazing to watch her here tonight.
There's a strike right in the groove. And the batter's just, you know, this is the second time through. Just still, you know, trying to pick it up, figure out what's going on. And she strikes out the side. Strikeout number 13 as Jeff goes down in order. In the top of the fifth, Indianola will come to bat in the bottom of the fifth, leading 1-0 on CISN.TV.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
We go to the bottom of the fifth inning here on CISN.TV. Indianola leading 1-0. They've had 4 hits, 1 run on 4 hits. No runs on 1 hit for Cedar Rapids Jefferson, and 13 strikeouts for Indianola's pitcher. And Sydney Sickles, the pitcher, stepping to the plate. Is that steam I see rising off that pitching? She steps in, takes the ball. And this will go out of play.
Ever since the first inning, only 1 hit, and that was a double in the last inning by Indianola. Otherwise, both of these pitchers have just done a great job.
This one right to the center fielder who had her played there, Liv Erickson, for out number 1. Brings up Taylor Boland, the second baseman.
Number 42, Taylor Boland.
She struck out her last time up.
No, because I'm sure he saw it. It's just there was a leg pointing.
First inning, we're a little bit of trouble with the ball. Swinging this, where she gave up 3 straight hits, and the only run. She settled in pretty well.
Yeah, she settled in very nicely and mixing up her rise ball with her off-speed pitches.
There's the 1-2. back. Shortstop going out, not going to get there. It's going to drop in the hole. Shallow left, center. As Tiffany Uncle was going back, looking over her left shoulder, but just could not get there, and the outfielders couldn't get in time either.
And that was Bloop just right in the perfect spot there for Taylor Boland. As Uncle gave chase to it, that would have been a difficult catch to make on the run.
Over the shoulder it would have been. Man, we saw that Hoover game, they had more Bloop hits. Bloop over the infield. They blooped one right in front of shortstop. They blooped it between two players. They had a lot, but they were going on. And Captain Baker will pitch a run. Cassie, excuse me, over at first. Going to go to the top of the order. Parker Matthews popped out to second and hits a sky-high ball here. Third baseman comes in, makes the play, and there's two away. So Parker Matthews coming out to second, struck out, now flying out to third. Morgan Bolton, 0-0. Struck out and grounded out. It's low. Jefferson, man, we're going to come to the sixth inning here and still trying to find a way to solve. Maybe she was saying comes inside and tries to get out of this inning. Trying to find a way to solve the Indianola pitch.
Both of these pitchers just doing so well. This game has flown by, and yeah, they'll be in the dugout thinking, man, we have already reached the sixth inning.
And we talked about it, what sometimes happens. Oler, first inning, kind of gave up a few, then settled down, but one run, it looks like could hold up to be enough here in that first inning, and sometimes you have that kind of settle down in the game. There's a strike, throw down, got her. And caught stealing is Cassie Baker for the third out, so Bolton will come back up to bat in the sixth inning, but we'll go to the top of the sixth. Indianola still leading 1-0 here on CISN.TV.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
And we go to the top of the sixth inning here on CISN.TV. It'll be the 8-9 and then the top for Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Tiffany Uncle, the shortstop, who struck out her only at bat. And we're in the sixth inning, and some of these players only their second time at bat. Just shows you how dominating here as she pops that one over, but the shortstop comes over and makes the play.
Heads up play there by Peyton Anderson. She was playing in a little bit and probably didn't expect that one to head her way, but she was right behind Parker Matthews and was able to make the easy grab to get the first out.
Brings up Kelsey Palmer, who struck out her first time up. She went around. The third base umpire says so. Strike. There's strike two. 1-2. Kelsey Palmer. Strikeout number 14. Number 2. Well, here's where, under the top of the order, you got to say, hey, you're the guys at the top of the order that's got us going here. let's get something going.
And especially with that last at bat, just looks like Cedar Rapids Jefferson is trying to force things right now. There you see another first pitch swinging, and you know, I get that, you know, with the very first pitch. Sidney Sickles really hasn't missed too often, but I mean, time is starting to run out, and you have to take these at-bats, you know, very preciously, because time is starting to run out. Have to be a little bit more patient up there with your approach, have a little bit more discipline, because we've seen Jefferson hitters just start to reach lately.
This one hit to the first baseman, and they will go down in order again here in the top of the sixth. So we'll go to the bottom of the sixth. Still 1-0 Indianola. They're coming to bat with the 3-4-5 hitters after this on CISN.TV.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
And we'll go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Morgan Bolton will come up. She was on with a 3-1 count when the runner was caught stealing, so she gets back up there and gets new life. And there's a strike to Morgan Bolton, the center fielder. 4 for 2 coming in. This bat. Bowler on the mound, marking behind the plate here for Cedar Rapids Jeff. And this one is fouled off.
And Dart just wanted to give another quick score update for the other Class 5A semifinal. Top of the third inning, Pleasant Valley added another run. They lead West Des Moines Valley 2-0. That's our Diamond 1.
Winner there. Face the winner of this one. And there's a slap hit into the gap between the shortstop and third baseman by Morgan Bolton. And the sixth hit of the night for Indianola. They've only converted those into 1 run. Just 1 hit for Cedar Rapids Jefferson and no runs. That brings up Destiny Lewis. She scored the run. A single in the first, stolen base. And it was driven in, and this one is driven into right field, back to the wall. The runner coming around, they're going to hold him at third, and Lewis into second. There. So back-to-back hits now with no outs in the bottom of the sixth. Indianola looking to pad the lead a little.
Bats starting to liven up here in the sixth for the Indians, and Dart's been the opposite field hitting that I think has really helped the Indians here tonight. A couple of opposite field extra base hits and some that have just gotten past the infield that have really paid dividends thus far. So we have to stop the play.
And we're going to walk Destiny Lewis to load the bases here. Yeah. Morgan Bolton slap hit into left. That was, otherwise everything else, you're right, has been going over the right side. And then we'll have a courtesy runner in. Bailey Blake back in the courtesy run for Becker. So bases loaded, no outs. Brings up Emma Yeager, who singled and doubled. 2 for 2. And gets a good cut, just caught a piece of that one. 0-1. And this one is lifted high to right. Caught, but the runner will tag from third and come on home on the sacrifice fly. We're out number 1.
Boy, and very fortunate there. Cedar Rapids Jefferson, Olivia Erickson, and Alex Smith going for that one there in right center, and collided together, but luckily Erickson was able to hold on to that one, and so not as much damage as there could have been on that play. Now it looks like another intentional walk here.
So load him up again. So second intentional walk. Tucker brings up Peyton Anderson, who's flied out twice to center field. Another fly to center field here could score another run with that runner at third, Destiny Lewis. I guess the thinking is try to cut it off. Here's Peyton Anderson. Takes a strike.
And we should note that Gracie May is over at first, like a courtesy runner there for Indianola.
Out looking a good pitch there. That would have been hard to go after.
Yeah, good punch out there. Erica Oler in perfect placement there with that fastball right on the outside corner. And like you said, Dart, that's tough for any hitter to try to get a piece of.
Sydney Sickles reaching an error, flying out, takes a strike. Two down, one run is in, but trying to cut off the damage here. Cedar Rapids Jeff had come to the top of the seventh. Open to solve the pitcher. There's a strike. Swinging. Open to solve Sydney Sickles and at least even it up in the top of the seventh. That one slapped in. That's going to score a run. It could score two. It's back to the fence. They're going to send the runner. Here comes the throw. It bounces late. And two-run double by Sydney Sickles. And now three are in here in the bottom of the sixth.
Darcy came into this tournament with 9 RBIs, but came up with 3 big ones right there. What a clutch double by the pitcher, Sydney Sickles, who has done it all for the Indians here tonight. That's what you call insurance runs right there.
Brings up Taylor Bowler. She struck out and single, 1 for 2. Sickles hauling him down at the mound, and now has helped her own cause at the plate. 0-1 here. That's outside. Intentional walks didn't work at the strategy because the Indians got the hit they needed to send the runners around. This one is going to get in the gap again into right center. The runner will come around and score. And man, they have just found the way to take it to right field against this left-handed pitcher.
They have done a great job of utilizing that opposite field, and that time probably was going to be a single, but because of the backspin on that ball, just went past Alex Smith, who was running to her right. The ball spun the other direction. And so the floodgates have opened for the Indians, who had a lot of opportunities prior to this inning, but man, what What an offensive explosion by Indianola here in the 6th.
Parker Matthews takes a stride, 1-1. She's 0 for 3 tonight. That's outside. And we'll remind you, the championship matchups will be on IPTV tomorrow and Friday. And here's a strike called. Pleasant Valley leading 2-0, did you say, in that other matchup?
Score is now 2-1 in the bottom of the 3rd. Pleasant Valley still leading the Valley Tigers.
A ball, count run full here on Parker Matthews, the leadoff batter for Indians. She swings, misses, and goes down, but not before they played 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. No errors and 1 left on. So we'll go to the top of the 7th, 6-0. Indianola stretched out the lead, and Cedar Rapids Jeff has some work to do here on CISN.TV.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau's seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
Cedar Rapids Jefferson will come to the plate with the 2-3-4 batters here in the top of the 7th after giving up 5 in the bottom of the 6th. So they have some work to do to keep their hopes of getting into the championship game alive. And it's been tough sledding, Hunter Phillips against Sydney Sickles out on the mound. She helped herself at the plate last inning, and then here on the mound, she's mowed down 14 batters.
And it's because of that right there. Yep. Just getting ahead of the batters. 73 pitches heading into this inning, and 57 have been strikes.
Kaylee Donner has been strikeout victim twice. She fouls that one off. The left fielder. Here's the 0-2 now from Sydney Sickles. And caught her looking. Out number 1. 15 strikeouts.
And that time it was just changing the eye levels there. There wasn't really much that she could do there with the bat.
There's a strike.
She's just having so much success with the array of pitches and able to locate all of them, and she has just been confident out there in the circle.
That one slapped through. Center fielder's playing short, so gets it right back in. So only the second base knock given up by Sickles here. And you look at it coming in, 8.9. You can see why here. And here comes Erica Older, her counterpart, who hasn't, in any other game, hadn't pitched too bad a game to that last inning. There's a strike.
And Dar, just to show how dominant Sickles was before that base hit, she had retired the last 17 Jayhawk batters.
She tried to squeeze up on that bunt, and now the runner gets back. 0-2 to Erica Older. This one clubbed and caught back to first. Nobody there as the first baseman was off. So out number 2. And the runner gets back, so Cedar Rapids Jeff down to their last out, brings up Hannah Markham, the catcher. She struck out twice and fouls off the first pitch. Good cut through it, but underneath it. Jayhawks. 0-2 pitch. High. Try to make her fish at that one, but she didn't.
Yeah, just a little too high that time from Sickles, and Markham knew a little bit better there.
1-2. And just misses outside. 2-2.
Most times when she goes to the outside, she's able to get that call. See what she does here, 2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck her out. Fittingly, ending the ball game with the strikeout. And Indianola, the Indians, will advance to the championship matchup to meet the winner of that other game, which is going on right now. And that will be 7 o'clock on Friday. At 6 or 7 o'clock against Pleasant Valley. So one more game here set to get all the finals set. And Hunter, been a good day, long day of softball, but good, exciting action. I know it's long, but it's fun, and some of the times like this one seemed like it went pretty fast.
Yeah, I mean, even if the games were a little bit long, I mean, this is just one fun day. I mean, all the hours that were put in by our staff. Let's give, a round of applause for everyone on the CISN.TV team for working tirelessly today, and thank everyone for watching all afternoon and evening long. I mean, this was just such a fun day, privileged to be a part of it, and we saw some exciting softball today.
Yep, we'll hand it off to IPTV. They'll handle the championship matchups. And again, the final here, 6-0. Indianola advances to the 5A title, awaiting the winner of the Pleasant Valley, West Des Moines Valley game. And that's going to wrap it up for Hunter Phillips, Ruben Garza. Boy, I'm getting tired here. He did a great job today. And Peter Tarpey. That's going to wrap it up from Diamond 2 here on CISN.TV.
Best deals of the year at Schottenkirk Ford, Indianola. During the Ford Summer Sales Event in Indianola, get 0% for 60 months, plus up to $10,000 off select new 18 Ford F-150 XLTs. 0% for 72 months, plus $1,000 on select new 18 Edge, Escape, and Explorers. You get all of the rebates, incentives, and discounts, plus more for your trade. 0% for 60 months, plus up to $10,000 off select new F-150s won't last. Only at Schottenkirk Ford, Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com.